Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, it is now time for your weekly dose of stupidity. Ted Cruz doesn't like the fact that Obama is calling out the GOP for their fear-mongering over Syrian refugees, so what does Ted Cruz do? Well, he responds as any rational adult would.
Mr. President, if you want to insult me, you can do it overseas, you can do it in Turkey, you can do it in foreign countries, but I would encourage you, Mr. President, come back and insult me to my face.
Come back and insult me to my face.
Dead without a trace, got a problem with me, say it to my face. To my face, to my face, to my face, to my face, to my face.
That's what Ted Cruz thinks he sounds like, but here's what he actually sounds like. CNN decided that they wanted to blame not just ISIS for the attacks in Paris, but they wanted to blame all Muslims.
I'm yet to hear, the condemnation from the Muslim community on this. But
again, the point he's making is it's not our fault, but the fact of the matter is when these things happen, the finger of blame is pointed at the Muslim community, and so you have to be preemptive. It's coming from the community. You've got to take a standard.
The word responsibility comes to mind.
It just comes to mind. You can't shirk that.
Okay, so I think their logic makes sense, so let me try to extrapolate this. So I guess that means that all white males are responsible for mass shootings, all Christians are responsible for the KKK, and all of Canada is responsible for Ted Cruz and Justin Bieber. Thanks, Canada. Actually, now that I think about it, that sounds really stupid. Ben Stein, former actor turned Republican ideologue, well, he thinks that Obama hates America. Why? Well, he has a really interesting theory.
I think the question is, why is he so angry at America? I mean, why? I don't think there's much question that he does not wish America well. He has a real strong hatred of America. Now, is it because he's part black? I don't know. Is it because he felt his father was mistreated by the British in Kenya? I don't know.
And we already have the Puerto Ricans.
Yes, because the pigment of someone's skin is going to influence whether or not they hate or love America, right? I mean, the stupid is strong in this one, to say the least. Donald Trump is really afraid of Muslims. No, I mean, he's really, really afraid of Muslims. He had this to say: "We're going to have to do things that we never did before, and some people are going to be upset about it. But I think that now everybody is feeling that security is going to rule, and certain things will be done that we never thought would happen in this country in terms of information and learning about the enemy. And so we're going to have to do certain things that were frankly unthinkable a year ago." Now, what ideas, you ask? Well, he talks about maybe closing down some mosques and potentially just destroying the First Amendment. And additionally, he says he potentially is open to the creation of a database to track Muslim citizens, or requiring that Muslim Americans carry a special form of identification noting their faith. So this kind of reminds me of some event in history. I can't remember in particular, but I know there was another leader that wanted to kind of identify a particular religious group just like this. I'm wondering if he's thinking of something kind of like this.
What's his moral barometer? Where is it at? It's nowhere.
I've got nothing. I'm speechless. We're done here, guys. That's all the stupidity I can take for the week. How low will we actually lower the bar? Well, you're just gonna have to tune into the next weekly dose to find out.